Hey everybody, welcome back to another Map First Impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at rebuilding the Netherlands. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website in the beta section of the mod hub. This map is for PC and Mac only, and this map is seasons prepared. So that means that you will get straw and hay rotting in the event of rain if it's not covered. Let me read a little bit of the description as the map loads up. It says, "Welcome to the map Rebuilding Netherlands. A nice map for everybody. This map is based on the Netherlands. Farms are designed after images from Google." Let's rid of a couple of these mods. And let's go ahead and load it up. Let's pull up the log. There are various things to do on the map. There are 31 hectares of land, of which you own 8 grass fields already. The other hectares are all purchasable. You can take care of animals and you can be busy with forestry on the map. I hope you like the map and I wish everyone lots of fun. Alright, so you saw the map loaded up without any errors, and we've got a decent listing of starting equipment. And let's go ahead and take a look at the map itself. So as you see, we've got a almost full-size 2x2 map here. And we start out by owning all of the grass fields. So we own fields 2, 3, 7, 10, 14, 15, 23, 24, and 25. In total, there are 31 fields, as the description mentioned. Well, it mentions there are 31 hectares of land. I think it really means there are 31 fields and you own 8. 1, 2, 6, 9, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we own 9 fields instead of 8. We also have 2 distinct forestry sections that are marked here in red, Forestry 1 and Forestry 2. These are jumpable. We can hot spot to those if we want. We have all of our crops and sugarcane on this map. And as I said, fields we own. Now, interesting enough, fields 2 and 3 are not registering as needing to be plowed. So I am pretty confident that you're not going to be able to fertilize these 2 fields, whereas you should be able to fertilize all the other fields, including the grass fields that you own. We started this map on hard mode, and on hard mode, we do not start with any crops. We have 2 main sell points for our main crops. We also have 2 sell points for slurry and manure. We've got a sell point for wood chips and wool. Then we have a BGA, which also takes silage, and we have a straw sell point, which takes our straw, hay, grass, straw pellets, and hay pellets. And then the sawmill also takes our straw pellets. See, we have a fairly large list of starting equipment. All of it is owned. None of it is in the leased column. Go ahead and take out a loan so we can look about buying animals for our tour. And there we go. And speaking of animals, we have all 3 available on this map. We do not start with any, and nothing is in the feed troughs. Our silo has a capacity of 300,000 liters. And there you go. So let's take a look at the starting fleet. We start with a New Holland T6 and a Fendt Vario 700, range in horsepower from 163 to 240. We have front loader arms, a pallet fork, bale spike, a wrapped bale handler, a fork grapple, so this is for manure. We've got the Rozzle Smash forage harvester and corn header or chaff header. 2 trailers, aggregators. We've got the typical starting Kuhn plow, small fertilized spreader, the small fertilized sprayer. We've got a slurry spreader, manure spreader, front and wing mowers. We've got the tedder, windrower, forage wagon, the big square baler, and the pickup truck. Fairly large list of equipment and a full complement of grass working equipment. let's go ahead and pick up our gator and continue on our tour. This thing. Take a look at the shop and let's hit reset and see where it goes. So the reset point is, interesting enough, down here in this area. Here is the reset point. It's a sheep farm. So we're going to go ahead and explore up here the chicken and cow area. And then we'll just jump down here to the gator and start the tour from down here. So here we are at our start point. We've got our house. Now, I have not played Farm Sim prior to 17. So I don't really know a lot of background on previous Farm Sim maps, how previous maps looked physically. But a lot of this map really makes me think that a lot of these objects may have been pulled in from Farm Sim 15 or possibly even further back than that. And one of the things are these kind of 2D bushes and these hedges, which are basically just a big block of a photo. So those are kind of disappointing to look at. From a fair distance away, they look pretty nice, but when you get up to them, you're like, oh, you're just a square with a picture layered on top of it. Alright, so let's take a look around. Got these gates open up real speedy. And we've got this farmer is very, very organized. We've got all of our equipment nice lined up on either side of the this is kind of nice spread and a nice little arc here. Got a very nice, neat, and tidy farmer. Our gates. And this is just a deco shed. I did discover that this door does not have a collision on it, and found my way in here to obviously what is intended to be a cow area, but for this particular map it is not. It is just decoration. Just to out by sneaking around. So down here we have the cow farm, or the cow barn, where we're going to buy our cattle or deliver them. And here we have the cow pen. We've got our grass trough here. Got our water trough down the way here. It's a water trough. And inside here we have a trigger for our silage. And possibly also the trigger for straw. All of these gates are operational, which was pretty cool. Pretty neat to look at. These all open up. Got a really nice milking parlor in here. This door opens. This door opens. And this door here opens. Got all kinds of cool interactivity here in our building. Something else that I thought was pretty neat was we have over here at some point, over here it is. So we have here a silage pit that is just deco, but it is covered with a tarp. I just wish that it did have a collision on it, because when I came over here to check it out, I kind of ran into it, ran through it. Got over here a silage bunker and a second silage bunker. Got a fountain for our water. slurry point here for our cows. Everybody always leaves that gate down. Put that thing back up. And here we've got another storage shed. Here, now this one's just empty. You have fill points for liquid fertilizer, seed, and solid fertilizer over here. And welcome to Field 14. Big old nice Field 14. And Field 15 is way over there. So, two really nice fields of grass right here by your cow area. And Field 25, which is across the way, is also yours for the cow area. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump over here to our gator. And this area is kind of like a contracting yard, maybe. It's just a whole bunch of buildings that are just like the cow farm. You can put equipment in. A particular shed there. Here. Gonna have all kinds of stuff going on. I managed to fill this stuff up. Our fuel point. Fuel trigger right there. Another building. More buildings. The other side of that one. Head on up. What does this sign say? This basically says it's a contractor yard. I don't really know what that says. Here we got Field 20. Let's go ahead and check out the price of Field 20. Nice custom field purchase signs. Field 20 is 3.82 hectares, $62,000 basically, and there are emissions on the field. Nice sign. Got an interesting workshop in there. Betting we can come in here and go in this thing and just check it out. Oh, that. Check out the guy's security system. Flip through his accounting books. Spare parts. Oh, here we got a worker. That's a model that I haven't seen in other maps. That's pretty neat. Obviously, we can't go through there because we straight into that wall. So let's go ahead and run over to the sheep farm and check it out. All right, zoom on out of here. So overall, this is a fairly flat map as far as elevation changes and terrain changes. Also, we have sunny skies, but overall the map has this kind of hazy look to it. So, let's see here. Sheep area is directly to our right, okay. Pull on in here. So something I thought that was interesting about the sheep area when I was looking around earlier is we've got a bunker here that is barricaded off, taped off. Go in here, we do not get a a bunker trigger. This is where our wool pallets are going to spawn. Have our delivery point for our sheep. And then we have our water trough for our sheep. And if we go inside the building here, here is our grass trough for our sheep. And got a convenient fountain right here, right by the sheep area. It's a very, very nice, simple, not overly complex sheep area. And then we have maybe one of the kind of not so nice parts of the map would be got kind of a static cow farm across the way from the sheep, and they are loud. Oh my gosh, they are loud. And they are well, they're a new breed of dwarf cow that have that have what do you call those things? Call those things leashes? No, not leashes. Whatever you put around dogs and stuff. Totally blanking at the moment. And I'm sure within right about now, there's going to be tons of comments in the comment section telling me how. I just don't remember what they're called. All right. Now, the field directly in front of us is another one of those grass fields that we own. Now, let's go ahead and make our way down to the biogas plant. The area to our left there is one of the two forestry defined areas. And our biogas plant is directly here to our left. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Cab so I can see where we're going here. Make our way around into the biogas. I may be coming out the exit. I'm not super sure. So here we have our biogas plant. We've got pretty big silage bunkers here. Indicator there. And there we got our second one. Plenty of vehicle storage over here. Or anything related to our biogas plant that we want to store down here. And we've got our digester right here. So let me just tell you, do not teleport to the biogas plant, because you will find yourself inside of the digester here, and I couldn't get out. I tried jumping out. I tried using my flight mode and flying out, and I hit a collision. I think there's a collision on top of this digester, because I could not get out of there. I was stuck. I had to tab or basically teleport over to a different part of the map. That's just fair warning. Don't teleport to the BGA. Leave something down here you can jump into if you're trying to get down here quickly. You like these bunkers. This bunker that kind of wraps around is pretty interesting. Then our digestate tank is back there at the back. Yeah, I probably came in backwards because here's our scale. Clearly want to weigh your product before you deliver it. Alright, let's go over here and check out field 18 and 31. They're fairly large in size, although I think field 30 is the largest. Field 31 is 12.86 hectares, $208,000. And we'll run up here to field 18, which will also allow us to check out the countryside sell point and the shop, and then we'll run across the field or the map to the sawmill. Let's get out of the way. So here we have our field 18, 13.33 hectares, $216,000. Field 19 is 2 hectares, $33,000. And then we have our sell point. And our dump location. Let's head on over to the vehicle shop, which is directly coming up in front of us to our right. And we have our machine shop. Here we have our repair customized trigger and our sell point. And we have our diesel fuel. And unlike the other sheds, these don't seem to have doors that operate, at least on the sides. I do think we can go inside. So here's our shop. Let's go ahead on side. Got our shop trigger here. Nice Claas combine here on display, as well as our plow. And then we've got a interesting sign here with John Deere tractors pictured. Let's go ahead and jump on in to our gator and keep on touring. So field 25 or 24 is directly to our left here. That's another one of those grass fields that we own. Some interesting construction going on here to our left. Signs say building the Netherlands. So over here to our left, if we take this road, we'll go over here, or we would go and see our windmills in action. I'm gonna just continue on over here and check out this particular sell point, which I believe is the sawmill. Now we have a large placeable. Let's just jump that barbed fence. Here we have a large placeable zone for placeables or whatever we want. And a nice Farm Sim 17 banner or billboard. What's this say? This says this place is for placeable objects. Well, thank you very much, sir. I wasn't sure what this was for. Thank you for telling me. it and check this area out. Here we have our sawmill, where we come to drop off our logs. And do we have a sell point for wood chips anywhere? Here is our wood chip sell point. Alright. Let's jump on back. Of course, we've got a building here where we can store some forestry related implements. These trees need to go because they are got power lines running right through them trees. They need to be the first to be cut out. Come on over here. We've got a rather interesting area over here. And it doesn't really serve a purpose. There's no real sell point or anything over here. Kind of find it interesting, but we've got this this dune-y type area. Go ahead and grab on up in here. And I don't know what this is. But, like I said, it's not a sell point or anything. It's just a big, big duned, sand duned type area with a some type of old factory or whatever. Oh, here's a sign. Let's go see what this sign says. Green. So you don't go in here. Well, we already went in here, buddy. Now we're gonna get out. Oh, collision. Alright. Where are we going? We need to go south. South. Need to find a road south. So there's a road south this direction. We go check out those other sell points and the pig farm, and then we'll call it a video. Hey guys, let me know in the map or in the comments what you think of this map. Is this a map that you have downloaded? Is this a map you're interested in playing on? If anybody has a clue what the deal with the sandy zone there, interested to know. And I'd like to remind there we're going south. I want to turn here. I want to remind folks, when you download maps or mods from the Mod Hub, please go back after you've had a chance to open the map and explore it. Maybe after you've had a chance to put some game hours playing on it. After you've downloaded and used a mod for a little bit of time, please go back and rate the mod. That would be awesome for the folks that make these things. Because they are rated, or basically they get some level of compensation based on their ratings by their players. So if they have, let's say somebody could easily have a mod that has, let's say, 10,000 downloads, but only 100 rating. 100 people have rated it. So 1 in 10 people have actually given it a rating that have downloaded it. So please go and rate these things. It doesn't take long to do. It's 1 to 4, 1 to 4, or 1 to 5 stars. And the higher the rating, the higher that the modder will get some level of compensation as thanks to contributing back to the community. So here we are. This is our animal buy point. If we want to come and pick up our animals and have them delivered. And I was checking in here. This is kind of an interesting setup. We can't go in here. It'd be nice if we could. But we've got some nice details in here. We've got a couple workstations. And what appears to be Farm Sim open on the monitors. And a scale readout. Go over here, we see it appears to be a PDA of some sort. I don't know if that, I don't think that's Goldcrest Valley. It's hard to tell from here. I said I kind of wished I could go in there and take a closer look. Alright, let's whip on around here. Run across the street to a couple sell points. Here we have one of our sell points, our grain dump, and a sell point for wool, and our egg sell point. Or is this the grain? I suspect this is the grain dump. So this is a scale. Sorry. There's the readout on the wall. Readout looks like it's broken. We got a couple static horsies over here. All right. Run on down here and check out these, a couple of these other sell points, and then the pig farm. We have a fill point for seed and fertilizer. We have a bale sell point, hay, straw, and grass. We have ourselves a slurry and manure buy point where they will purchase your excess slurry and manure. And let's see here. The pig farm is, I believe, down this direction. So this is our silo. So we haven't seen our silo system yet because here it is. We have our grain fill trigger, and this is where we dump our grain to go into the silo. Our silo marker. Got 2 more silage bunkers. Another design on those, so that's pretty neat. Loading ramp and our pig area. Here's where we bring our pig food or straw. I'm not sure which that is. It may be pig food and straw. Got our water trigger and our deliver for our pigs, our purchase for our pigs is right over here. That. We've got our slurry point and our manure pile right here. This is a very interesting disc thingy. Know what that is? purposed for. So if anyone wants to comment as to what the heck this is, unless this is just a new age looking shed type thing. Seed and fertilizer fill points over here. Lots of implement storage all over the place. It's sad I can't go in there because that looks like it's been modeled. There's an inside. And we'll go ahead and get the price of field 29, which is 6.95 hectares, $112,000. And let's see here, somewhere on here, I was jumping around and I found what looked like, maybe it was over. Found what looked like we had root crop storage. Let's see, is this it? Ah, here it is. So this is the building I was looking for. So over here we've got what appears to be root crop storage, where you can just come in here and dump your root crops. Got two sides. This wall does have a collision on it. So I wanted to point that out to you before I closed out the video. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, if you liked the video, please click the like button. Let me know in the comments what you think of the map itself. And until next time, guys, happy farming.